Don't ever let anyone tell you that coaching does not matter. It does. There's a fad for some reason in this age of statistical information that the person running the show in the dugout or on the sidelines is almost inconsequential. Well, that's wrong. You can examine all the data you want to, but there still has to be good decision making by a person in a game. Take this past Sunday in San Francisco. The Atlanta Falcons were down by 4 points, 17-13. They were driving on the 49ers and had 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. There was less than 3 minutes left in the game. Rookie head coach Dan Quinn decided to kick a field goal and get the 3 points instead of going for the touchdown. His offense had sputtered all day. His running game had been shut down, but they were only 1 yard away. He didn't think his offense could get one lousy yard, so instead he kicked the field goal. Quinn trusted his defense to then stop the 49ers and get the ball back with around a minute left and hoped that Matt Ryan could work his late game magic once again. So what was the bigger gamble, going for it on 4th and goal from the 1 or hoping your defense would stop the 49ers with time running out so you could try to score again? Well, his decision backfired. Quinn should have had faith in his offense to get 1 yard. Heck, if they had failed, then San Francisco would have been backed up on their own 1 yard line, and you would have had better field position if they had punted. Quinn defended his decision on Monday, but there was no defense. It was a mistake. It's also a shame coaches can't come out and say, you know, I just kind of screwed up, but coaches rarely do. That decision, that loss, could cost the Falcons a trip to the playoffs. They should have beaten the 49ers, but a bad coaching call cost them dearly. Then look at the decision by UGA head coach Mark Richt to start third-string quarterback Fatone Bauta in the game 10 days ago in Jacksonville. It was the Georgia-Florida game. The Georgia-Florida game, the biggest rival of them all. The Bulldogs could have won the SEC East and gone to Atlanta to play for the conference championship, but Richt started a third-string quarterback that had never taken significant snaps in a game in 3 years. Oh, but that's not all. Bauta, he's a running quarterback. So what did Richt do? Did he take the 2 weeks to prepare for a new quarterback and install running plays for Bauta? No. Instead, Bauta stood in the pocket all day and ran basically the same offense ran by Grayson Lambert, a pocket passer who has limited mobility. But then there's this, and here's the kicker. The next week, last Saturday against Kentucky, Bauta didn't even play, and Rick put in Lambert, who at times ran the offense Bauta should have run the week before in Jacksonville. It was a stupid decision to start Bauta in the first place. They weren't playing Florida Atlantic. They were playing Florida, the Gators. And then to not even put the kid, Bauta, in the best position to be successful, well, that was pretty stupid as well. If Rick leaves after this season, years from now, we will likely think about his decision to start a third-string quarterback in the biggest game of the year. So yes, never be fooled. Coaching decisions matter. Those calls on the sidelines can sometimes define a season. And for the football teams in Georgia, that's been a huge problem the last few weeks.